Hi everyone, thanks for watching my YouTube contents. I'm Sangwoo Kim. In the previous video, I showed you how to calculate odds ratio and relative risk. And in this video, I would like to explain how to calculate relative risk, risk ratio, and rate ratio, and the relations among them. Right. So in the previous video, I used Descript Tools library, and I showed you how to calculate odds ratio and relative risk, right, by using this 2 by 2 continuous table. So if you use Tools library, then you can calculate risk ratio and rate ratio. As you can see, if you specify reverse option as neither, then you can get 1.127 risk ratio. And if you change reverse option as both, then you can get 1.81 risk ratio. And this is same as relative risk in descriptive tools. In terms of rate ratio, if you use reverse option as neither, then you can get 0.4899 as rate ratio. However, if you change reverse option as rows, then you can get 2.04 rate ratio, and which is same as odds ratio, right? Again, in the previous video, I showed you how to calculate odds ratio and relative risk by different methods. So in this video, let me use only row marginal probability to help you understand how to calculate this statistic, and also to help you understand the relationship among them. So odds ratio can be calculated by first row over second row and divide by third row over fourth row. Then this is odds ratio, and relative risk can be calculated by first row over third row. Okay, so again, first row over third row, right? Risk ratio can be calculated by this formula: first row over sorry, first row over second row, right? So this is same as our output. And if you consider this reverse function, because this is a reverse option as both, then let's change this contingent table. Then you can get this risk ratio, right? So let's change again. This is original 2 by 2 contingent table. So if you reverse rows and columns, then you can get same relative risk, right? And rate ratio can be calculated by second row over first row and divide by first row over third row, right? This is same as our output, and you can convert it as 1 over rate ratio, and you can get odds ratio, right? So as you can see, odds ratios is related to rate ratio, and relative risk is related to risk ratio. Okay, so I hope it was useful to understand how to calculate odds ratio, relative risk, and risk ratio and rate ratio. All right, I hope it was useful to understand this statistic to measure association between counts and between rows and columns. Please click like and subscribe if it was useful for you. Thank you.